Dude, I want Fang to rank up so fucking bad. I'm clearly dizzy. I don't know how to explain this to Fang. Nah, bro, it's way too convoluted to make a YouTube video here. I've been like lost in thought for 2 hours. Oh, who's getting backshot now, Fang?
This is Woohoojin. He's been my Valorant coach for about a year now, and he helped me reach Ascendant, my peak rank division, after all the time I was struggling in Diamond. I have had multiple coaching sessions with him, which, out of those, I actually made some of my most popular videos on this channel to date. After struggling for a little bit, I decided to go back to him to ask for more advice, because he's never led me astray before. I've always relied on the big silly banana for helping me laser focus on my biggest issues, namely my utility usage and my gunplay. Hell, I think I've had the most VOD reviews with him out of any of his students. Now, I have been grinding Val for a very, very long time, focusing and cleaning up some of the weakest aspects of my gameplay. My end goal is to make Immortal, because, in my opinion, making Radiant while I have a full-time job, a relationship, a social life, and a passion for content creation, that's probably not possible. So after my last VOD review with Fruit Boy, I thought I finally had enough keys to success to unlock the door to that big ol' red rank.
Tell him to bring out the lobster!
What my dumb little stupid ass didn't know was that I was about to leave the banana speechless.
Fang, please. Does Fang have a VOD? My VOD review will take 10 minutes, bet.
That's good trade.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I would have flashed CT here. So you sit this idiot down. I fuck with it, but I kind of want to see you get hot here.
That's good.
Okay, fine. Okay, Mr. Discipline. I just see you. I'm not mad about this.
Oh, LOL.
Did you just calm LOL? How old are you?
You can hide behind.
Down mid.
Right side.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
The first thing Woohoojin pointed out in this VOD review was that I should stop streaming while I'm grinding, whether that be practice or playing my rank games, as it's impeding my ability to rank up because I'm getting distracted by chat, trying to be entertaining, thinking out loud, etc.
I'm telling you, stop streaming your ranked games and talking to chat between games. Like, you can't do them at the same time. Like, do your 2 hours of daily practice or whatever off stream.
But honestly, I'm a pretty firm believer you can still rank up while doing all of these things. I mean, look at Royal G. He has multiple series and recorded instances of him streaming an entire run to Radiant with different characters, different guns. I just don't see how streaming can negatively impact me that much. This ended up in me doing a one-on-one sheriff-only deathmatch with presumably no audio against Woohoojin, in order for him to prove to me that when you're locked in, you can do crazy things. I completely forgot why we did this, actually. I have no clue why we did this.
Yeah, you want to go sheriff or sheriff thing? Bro! Yeah, fuck off, Fang. Tell me he's not playing audio. My audio is on? I'm fucking cheap. I knew something was up. You're fighting between content and getting good. And like the problem is you also have a job, because so I am also doing similar, but I don't have a job. So I can do Raise to Radiant because I can play off stream games because I don't have a job. My job is Valorant already. So I'm fighting between getting good and my content. But because I also don't have a job to juggle, I've replaced that third thing, which you have, with me practicing Raise off stream. Your problem, Fang, is you have a job, you want to stream, and you want to rank up. And you're basically proving my point, where I'm pointing out, like, why aren't you playing on your best ping server? And you're like, oh, my content, because I pop creators on Central. It's like, dude. And hell, if you don't have a job, then what the fuck? Start climbing off stream. Twitch.tv/Fan9S.
That's right, Woohoojin. Twitch.tv/Fan9S, where you can find pretty much all the Fang live stream action you could ever want, ever. If you're wondering why it takes me so fucking long to upload a video, it's because I'm grinding Valorant right now, trying to hit Immortal within a 100-day period. So if you don't want to wait fucking a million years till I finally sit on my ass and edit a new video, you can check out my live stream, twitch.tv/Fan9S, where you can talk to me in the chat room and bother me about when the next video is going to go up. That's all I wanted to say, man. That's all I want to say, okay? Okay? Just get back to the video. I wasn't even here. I honestly wasn't 100% satisfied by this answer, though. Really, the biggest thing impeding me from ranking up was me streaming my games. There had to be something with my gameplay specifically that was fucking me up somehow. Then Woohoojin started talking about how difficult it can be to play Pheonix for certain reasons.
You've gotten good enough at the moving and aiming part, Fang, that if you weren't playing Pheonix, I wouldn't even care. The part is you're playing Pheonix, and it's like, what can I tell you other than shoot them better a lot of the time? Look at the map we're on, dude. It's like a large majority of the time Pheonix has to just shoot people really effectively. I don't know, your conversion rate's good. Like, look, your Cypher's out, man. How are you getting beat out by a Cypher? Would it help to have like a visual reference? Like, if I play a goddamn Pheonix Swift play game with your rules, would that help? Did you notice how I dodged the Yoru flash? It's because during the pre-game, I noticed they had Yoru, and when I thought about pushing B long, I realized their only threat is the Yoru flash, which is why I was able to look away from it. It's because I thought about it way earlier. Got it? No magic. I feel like Pheonix is so hard if you can't get an intuitive feel for how to like find good duels. Because the agent is so linear. Like, he doesn't have any tools in his tool belt that let him get creative. Which is why the no util thing should be fine. I feel like all the best like players who play Pheonix are like super talented intuition players, like at the top level, because it's very hard to get value without like direct util.
Healer's down. My ultimate's ready. Flash. Watch your eyes.
Spike down A.
Going up. Reloading.
All the angles I fought there are hugely advantageous for me. Yes, in Immortal Plus, they're not going to give me fights like that. But in Diamond, these players are giving you these fights. And this is the problem. To be good at Pheonix, you need to like understand. I remember I was watching you play and you were just util crutching everything. I'm breaking down how I got those 3 kills in the last round because it's not simple. Pheonix is just so reliant on good positioning because he can't reposition easily. He can't do much damage with his utility. He doesn't have what most duelists have. He can't even play, like Reyna, for example, can play in an idiotic angle because she can just dismiss. Being told no util until 1 kill should not be a big deal as Pheonix. Minus like your ultimate. I'd be down for you to ult. My bad. So I was playing here, jiggling this way. Notice this guy doesn't see that. And when they come up, I'm actually here at this point. Generally, players are routing this way and they jump up. When they jump up on the box, notice how close they are to this corner. 2 meters. And so when I peek out this way, make sure I'm careful about this fight, I will always see this guy first by a lot. And so it's a really, 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 really easy kill. So right here, Sage doesn't see me. So I get like a huge advantage on her. And now, of course, I get to use abilities. Yay. But my abilities aren't even useful. High ego would be like playing here, where I just duel them dead on. This is 50-50. This is like 70-30 playing this way. Notice when Jet fought me, I just fell back here, let her spam a bit, and I kept pre-firing. I'm not committing to this duel. I'm waiting for them to give me this duel. But doing this on Pheonix can cause you to just die. And we're seeing it in your VODs. Like, right here, why do you die? Because you're fucking Pheonix, and Pheonix can't do anything after he gets this kill. Jet can dash away. Reyna can dismiss. Raze would have thrown a nade here or a boombot. But Pheonix has none of those. Even like your Molly's used to heal. Your wall is mostly used to fucking heal. So you just have really good pop flashes, but this guy's playing anti and you flash your whole team here. Like here, I wouldn't use any abilities on Pheonix, which is so annoying. How the hell we get this guy to Immortal? Make him play Jet? I want to get him to Immortal on Pheonix, dude. I picked Pheonix to switch duelist. I thought he was so easy. Well, he is easy. His abilities are very straightforward, but that's sort of his problem. Does that make sense? Like the simpler an agent's abilities are, then the less you have to learn about the agent and the more you have to learn about the game. Whereas like if you want to compete with a Raze on Bind as a Pheonix, then you need to be way smarter than them. Because Pheonix is so simple, you have an easier job when it comes to your abilities. You now have to use that gained like mental processing power onto how you choose to position yourself because your character is less flexible. It's like right here, you have no option.
Of course.
When you get out into this off angle to contest the Reyna like this, You have to win or you're dead. Which is why when you watch me fight Jet, let's go back to my VOD. Because I had the same option in my game. I could have swung Jet wide right here.
Healer's down. My ultimate.
Right here. I make contact. And I just don't give her that. I jiggle some bullets. I hold it really tight.
Healer's down. My ultimate.
I've got this close cover that I'm playing around. The one round I fucked up was pistol round. I actually slipped. And it cost me immediately. I hadn't died at all up to this point. And then I realized I shouldn't be getting wide on Pheonix. I should be holding more of like an off angle. So after I get one, I can finesse my cover. Because here, even if I kill Yoru with a one tap, I'm traded. It's like I screwed up here. This is how hard it is.
This VOD review was done in February of this year. And only recently had I discovered what exactly Woohoojin meant when he was talking about the struggles of Pheonix. Due to Pheonix being, well, some might call ass. Currently, in my opinion, Pheonix is the weakest duelist in Valorant due to the fact that he doesn't really have any innate advantages when picking a fight, and he doesn't have any mobility tools to eject him out of bad situations. Neon has her blistering fast speed and slide that make her extremely hard to track and hit, pretty much aiding her in whatever fights she wants to take. Not to mention, if she just doesn't like a fight, she can just run away like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And ISO has his shield, which he can get more of if he gets a kill, but off rip, he already gets one, which can block him from a goddamn fucking op shot. It can block him from a raise rocket.
Who else? Destabilizing. Enemy A. No targets, but no distraction.
What does Pheonix have? A dinky, tiny little flash you can turn away from, or hell, you don't even have to turn away from it. You could just be fucking standing somewhere where there's decent cover, and the flash just might not even hit you. Pheonix is basic as hell, and the only tools he has are tools that sustain him, like healing or his wall to reposition. He doesn't have any tools to really do anything on the fly or take really, really egotistical positions. You cannot get wide on this motherfucker. You can't. If you do, you have to win that fucking fight, and if there's another guy there, he'll trade you, and you're dead. And you're dead. You're dead. It's an FPS game. You're fucking dead, bro. You get shot in the head, you die. So the greatest strength wielded by a Pheonix player is the ability to register and take good fights. Now, at the time of this VOD review, I had no clue what the hell fight picking was. I didn't understand why I couldn't just ego peek everything, one tap somebody, and say good fucking games. GG's. Shake my fucking hand, bro. Shake my hand. You're GG's, dude. Well played. However, the way it was described to me, or at least the way Woohoojin attempted to describe it to me, was something that I had a little bit difficult of a time wrapping my head around. I had such a hard time getting this, and he had such a hard time explaining this, that this VOD review took over 2 hours to complete.
Let's pretend you get a kill here, Fang. Now what? Let's pretend they're coming out and you kill one. Remember when I said I wouldn't hold wide on a short bind because I'm not Reyna, I don't have an out or anything? It's so simple. There's cover right here. Kill one, molly, reload, like whatever. But because you're here, don't tell me don't clear your out.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, bet. Perfect. You self-destructed. Dude, I want Fang to rank up so fucking bad. Like when you're playing such a restrictive agent, I don't know, let's see. Like a Sage main would never think to play here, right? And Pheonix and Sage are sort of the same agent. It really feels like you're positioning as if like you're a duelist, but not as if you're Pheonix. Like Yoru, bam, TP out. Jet, bam, smoke the ground. And also like, look, you got your kill.
Sorry, bro.
Like you have so much time to just back up molly or whatever. So this is my bad. 100%. You consider this way I was playing here, jiggling this fight here and fighting the guy on top blocks. You consider this cheeser mode. I'm considering like here with the judge, like a guaranteed kill at the expense of everything. Like this is a kill at the cost of everything. It costs you your life. I'm clearly dizzy. I don't know how to explain this to Fang. Wait, it's clicking. Fang, after you get a kill, how do you get more? Pop quiz, Fang. Back in your original VOD when there was a cipher trip here, I talked about how it would be beneficial for you to come close to the trip and swing off of its contact. If we pretend that the trip is not there, it would actually be pretty bad for us to play close because it'd be similar to this stinger angle. Where do you think would be appropriate for you to fight B long in the case where you didn't have that trip? A bit further back so we can TP. That could be gas. You're saying like here, you get one in TP. I fuck with that. That's a valid plan. Predict a YouTube video here? Nah, bro. It's way too convoluted to make a YouTube video here. I've been like lost in thought for 2 hours. Because yeah, I basically need you to have an answer for what you do after you kill one. Because you're finding great angles. You get a kill for free. But how do you get another? I just need you to live after you kill one. Okay? Because living will average you a 0.5 afterwards. So how are you going to definitely kill one, assuming they misplay, which they will? Where would you stand? I'll break it into a fucking grid. Where are you standing? B2. How do I explain why B2 is bad? What's your plan after you kill one? Because you will kill one. It's a good off angle. Let me turn off infinite ammo. Dude, now you're down to 5 bullets. And now what? Because the next guy's swinging you. It's the same problem with your ascent angle. Yet you start wide like this. And after you kill one, you'll pull your flash out as you run this way. Because this guy who's peeking to trade now has to chase you. So you need to have this room on your side. It's the same idea here. You kill one and you can come this way. So I love that you're finding an off angle that gets you a free kill. But you need to have a way to reset to neutral. So you don't need abilities to find these frags yet. And so it felt like you were leaning on them and you weren't recognizing these plays. But now you're so close. But you need a way to reset to neutral. I'm saying, where would you start holding? If I
Before I've gotten my first kill? Or
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you this example and we're gonna go next one, okay? Just watch my stream. I would come over here and play like this. I would get one, talk, flash. Next. Got it?
Dude, I was getting stressed, buddy. I was seeing you going through the Mind Palace. I was like, oh shit.
I can't. You're an enigma, thanks. These things come naturally to like 99.999% of the player base. I've got gold players in chat saying stand further back, kill one, walk forward, and flash. And I'm trying to figure out how to teach this to you because I'm not blaming you that it doesn't come naturally to you. It's just you're unique, Fang. You're unique.
I'm not a good learner. I think that's what it comes down to.
I just want to mention real quick that this VOD review took so long that it never saw any time on the Woohoojin channel at all. On God, I had this man losing his marbles for hours trying to diagnose something I could work on because the issue was so odd to pinpoint. I had been playing an extremely one-dimensional game of Valorant this whole time, which explains why most of my good clips involve the use of zero utility and mostly highlighted decent aim and crosshair placement. I've been seeing Valorant as such a binary game for the longest time because I was so straightforward with my positioning, utility usage, and just how I thought about Valorant as a game in general. I had become obsessed with playing proper Valorant. Normally after this part, I would show myself struggling with this advice and then an epic montage of me getting into a game or two where everything magically clicks, but that's not what happened at all. After this VOD review, I gave the bananas advice the good old college try, but I was still struggling. I definitely did not try it for long enough, and I also laser focused on it so hard that I ignored all the other dynamic aspects of Valorant. Despite me trying my best with it, I was growing extremely frustrated. I kept losing over and over again, and Pheonix was definitely not the best agent to be playing during this map pool. I'm looking at you, Icebox. Bitch. Yeah, as I may have mentioned once or twice in other videos I've made, Breeze and Icebox were killing me. But honestly, there were also other maps that I was struggling on. I tried aim training, VOD review, death matching, watching pro VODs, and praying to Lord 10s every goddamn night before bed. I was beginning to grow incredibly impatient and began to start coping and blaming external factors. My teammates, my agent, and my IRL obligations, just to name a few. I began to pick Pheonix far less and experimented with playing other agents on maps that I had less than a 50% win rate on in a desperate attempt to claw my way back to the green rank that had been haunting me for months. Ascendant. This was all a copium overdose for me, and by the time I realized it and wanted to run back to the banana for another review to fix things, well, I think we all know what happened after that.
Expose Woohoojin for being boosted to Radiant.
Woohoojin is going for Radiant, but does he actually have what it takes to get it done? Is Woohoojin the GOAT or fraud?
Woohoojin got boosted to Radiant.
Woohoojin, Valorant's biggest fraud.
Woohoojin never earned Radiant.
Woohoojin lied. He never actually hit Radiant.
Honestly, my first reaction after hearing all this was, so what? I could totally understand why people felt betrayed by Woohoojin because he did this though. In my honest opinion, building a coaching brand around you being a Radiant rank player is absolutely fine, even if you hit it only one time in your entire life. But if you can't prove you were Radiant, it's just lying to everyone and gives you far less credibility. So to be 100%, without a doubt, fully transparent with you all, I want you all to know right now that I think Woohoojin is the homie. He is my GOAT. He's given me countless amounts of advice, both with Valorant and as well as content creation. He has collabed with me in several videos, and he's a pretty strong reason why my channel grew as much as it did after I pivoted from Smash content to making content about Valorant. Hell, he even made the thumbnail for the video that started it all. When I originally made that video, it had like 500 views or something like that. The thumbnail he made propelled it to insane heights, and I probably wouldn't, you probably wouldn't be watching this video if it wasn't for those videos. Just straight up. He is so incredibly selfless. Now, I am far from unbiased in arguing for or against what he did, but Woohoojin is not a bad person. Call it glazing harder than a fucking Krispy Kreme donut, but that's my GOAT. Trying to get back to objectivity here, he is without a doubt an immortal level player, which you cannot argue that an immortal player isn't better than at least a majority of the player base, and therefore at least gives some credibility to his ability to play the game, and probably also teach it too. Tips and advice he's given in his content has led to me having excellent game plans for maps like Bind and Haven. He has entire guides for maps and gunfighting that still hold up to this day. He has donated to charity through his streams so many times. How the fuck could you demonize a guy when he sets such a high standard for content creators as people and has fostered the most welcoming online community that my homebody, antisocial gamer ass has ever been a part of? Does this dude need anybody to come to bat for him? Myself included? Fuck no, he's a grown ass man. But seeing these human trash grifters farming him for their brain dead, uninspired, low effort, dog shit content is whack. And bro honestly deserves better treatment from the community considering all he's done. I hope his mental health is better now that he's prioritizing his own happiness because I think everyone deserves that. Despite all of this, I miss my coach and I miss his VOD review content. It was so fucking good and it's a crime that it's not happening anymore. TLDR, what he did was whack, and people should be pissed and feel betrayed, but he is far from a bad person, in my humble opinion. So after the glaze storm that was this last chapter, where does that leave me? Well, I've got a new coach that's put me on a crazy good routine, so I think my mechanics have gotten a lot better. My mental health, on the other hand, has definitely seeped into my gameplay, which I'll talk about more in depth in a later video. As you guys may know, I have been struggling financially. I am doing a credit card debt killathon thing on my stream. Basically, there's some silly goals that are met by reaching certain price points. So if you feel like donating or helping out or checking out the stream, it could lead to me doing wacky shit like shaving my head or my beard or, you know, doing something that I probably won't find too fun. If that sounds like a good time to you, you can head on over to twitch.tv/fan9s and at the very least check out some of the stream. Right now, I'm underway with an 100-day challenge to get to Immortal. I am grinding my ass off, working with several coaches, trying to just get there finally, Jesus Christ. But I'm not gonna stop till I get there. I truly, truly believe I can do it, so I'm gonna try to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanna give a quick shout out to my Discord tier 2 subscribers, Just and Sukai. I genuinely appreciate the support, as subbing to me on Discord is just the best way to support my channel and give me a little extra money, so that way I can live and breathe and buy groceries and shit. If you're interested in supporting, you can click the Discord link down in the description. You will get a shout out in these videos at the end of them. And yeah, that's about all I can offer right now.
Show us your hairline.